Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and here I am at the home show again. And I was going to give an update on how well this is working out for us. And actually, there's fewer people coming through here than we were hoping for. There's another home show that was on a few weeks ago, and some of the exhibitors were in there, and it was much busier. We actually went there, my wife and I, on the Saturday, and there was a lot of people in there, much more than what we're seeing going on in here. Here we're almost 11 o'clock on Sunday. And one thing we noticed is that that home show, there was a lot more young people, a lot of young couples, and a lot more kids and that sort of thing. It's quite a bit bigger home show too. And what we noticed was here, there's a lot of elderly people coming through here. And they're not usually the people that, they're not really the spenders of money, whereas the families obviously usually are. So that's a little bit disappointing, but that's okay, because I'm still definitely getting lots of contacts. Not as many as I could have, obviously, but we were in the other home show. But I did have one in particular, was really promising fellow that's a strata president, and they've got a big condo building, and they've been having issues with the carpet being steam cleaned and then wicking happening there. So he's going to be contacting me to have me go over there and take a look at the carpet. And I showed him some pictures of one I just looked at the other day, and he was very, very impressed. It's all good. Another other thing that I noticed, by the way, is you've noticed if you go back to the previous video where I showed this display, I've rearranged things, and I put this table back over here and brought these two signs forward. The purpose of the table there was, I've got the samples on there of the wood floor, and those are floor pieces that are dirtied, and I want to talk to people about that. I've got some clean pieces right here, but I've had very little real interaction or interest in the wood floor cleaning, so that's interesting. I was actually expecting a little more. Different market. Everything is, just because it's a big deal, we're in, maybe in the place where you're at, doesn't mean it will be everywhere. So, and we've added this service to what I do over the last more than a year now. It's on the website, and it's on my brochure, and I've got a brochure specifically for it. And I often talk to people in their homes, and I do get I've got some work doing that, but not a lot, and that's okay. I just wanted to add it to what I already do. My focus is on the carpet cleaning, of course. Okay. Anyway, I could have given them a brochure, I guess, but anyway, so the upshot is, yes, this is worth doing if you do it right, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. And I would go in the other home show. It's a little more, it would be a better option. Let me go and get this guy. Hello. Got a floor that's often hit that floor that's kind of smooth. You give the smooth floor. You feel good rather than do a hot one that goes up. You know what you're cleaning with? You better put something in there. It happens like magic. Yeah. A lot of people use vinegar and water. Cleaning Okay, I want to get the wood floor.
We don't need it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You're talking about your wood floor. Your wood floor, that's what I was trying to